Hey everybody, what's poppin'? It's your girl Big Booty and I'm back with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kaya, aka Big Moody. So today's video is going to be a smoke with me and a story time video. I haven't done a smoke with me in a while now, and I have a lot of story times to tell you guys. It was like last week when I was just thinking to myself, thinking about like ideas to do, and then I started like replaying all these stories that like happened to me. And I really had to ask myself out loud, like, did I not talk about this? I'm sitting here because I kind of feel like sitting on my bed for a story time is a little bit more comforting. It's a little more natural than where like if I sit at my desk or whatever. Plus it's a smoke with me, so if y'all smoke, get your spliffs, get your lighters, get your ashtrays, let's light up and let's talk. If you don't smoke, get you some popcorn, some alcohol, some candy, some chocolate, your vape, baby, get whatever it is. Pick your poison and let's get into it. Okay, so the story that I'm going to be talking about today, as you guys can see by the title, is the first time I got high off an edible. I did want to make a story time about the first time I got high, but that one is actually kind of boring. Like it's funny when I tell it in person, but it's really like a 5-minute story, and it's not that, you know, crazy, because actually the first time I ever smoked, I didn't get high because I wasn't inhaling. So anyways, so to start off was in high school. This was grade 10, grade 11. I didn't have a car yet. I think it was grade 11, actually. It was grade 11 because I remember my class. So the high school that I went to, this is how it started. So it was lunchtime. Me and my best friend at the time, we would walk to the plaza at lunch like most high schoolers would do. So we were walking to the plaza. I think I've said this in my other videos when I've talked about my high school, but my high school had a hill that everybody would meet on, and it was just the meeting place. Like if you were in third period and you texted somebody who's in a different class, you'd be like, hey, meet me at the hill when the bell goes. I don't know why, it was just the thing. So me and my girl, you have to cross, well, you don't have to cross the hill, but you're gonna cross the hill when you're walking towards the plaza. So me and my girl walking, and then one of my homeboys from Sandbox days, he goes, yo, I got some edibles. Do you want to try them? And me, I think, so in grade 11, I was like 15 or 16, because I have a late birthday. I'm a December baby, so I was always young. And so I've only been smoking for maybe 2-3 years at this point. My dumb ass thinking I'm top shit. I'm like, yeah, I want to do edibles. He had Hershey's Kisses and Cream. It was like Kisses and Cream chocolate. And here he's like, I'll give you half a bar. I'm like, nah, give me the full bar. I can handle it. I eat the full bar. I can't remember if it was like strong tasting or whatever. But by the way, also our lunch period was an hour. So we went to the plaza, we got our food. We went back we chilled in the community center. There was like a plaza and a community center. So at lunch, you would go to the plaza and then chill in the community center. So more times you would do that. So we were there, yeah, chilling, whatever. Lunch went by. I forgot I took the edible. I forgot. And it wasn't until me and my friend now, the bell already went, we're in school, we're walking up the stairs. Literally, I think I take like 3 steps. And then I look at her and I said, I took the fucking edible. Because right then I felt, when I first started taking edibles, for some reason I would always feel the high right here. What is this called? Your frontal lobe and whatever, you know. I would always feel it like right in the middle of my head. It was like a tingling sensation. And so I started to feel the high, and I was like, I totally forgot I took it, but you know, I have class, like it's not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna go to class, whatever. I'm thinking it's like, you know, it's not gonna be that deep. It's not gonna be that crazy. Ciao. I sat in my class. It was third period. My teacher turned off the lights. She was doing something on the, what's it called? It was like a PowerPoint. Anyway, so the lights were off and we were supposed to take notes. Yo, we started taking notes. In the beginning, I knew what I was doing. I was like there. Then I just remember seeing colors. And mind you, the lights are off. Okay? The only thing I'm seeing is a white screen and black writing. I start seeing colors. I don't know how to, like, I can't explain that type of edible high unless you've ever been high on edibles or unless you've ever just been fucking high. So it's like, it's just that feeling where like things literally, like I said in my last story time, things just start to get like wooey, like literally things start to move, like you start to, like, I really can't explain it because you're not really hallucinating, like you're not hallucinating, but I just think your brain, you're so high that your brain and your eyes, I can't explain it, but that's what started happening. And I remember I didn't even know what I was writing. Like I was taking notes and I didn't even know what the fuck I was writing. I'm like, can I even write? Like I didn't even feel like my hand was like doing it properly. Like immediately I knew, I was like, okay, I can't do this. Like I can't do this. I don't remember exactly all my feelings, but I knew, even high as fuck. So I texted my dad, I think, and I told him I have a stomach flu. Can you come pick me up? I'm actually very proud of the things that I've done very high as fuck. Have you ever been so high, but you've done very good things that either helped you through this high or just helped you in the long run, and you were like, you know what, even if I was so high, I was so fucking smart. You know, I don't know if y'all have gone through those, but so yeah, I told him I had a stomach flu. Then I called my teacher, and it was weird because that class, that teacher was super chill. So it was a super chill class. So, and like we all kind of just knew each other. It was just a vibe. So for when I raised my hand and I was like, miss, come here, she was like, what is going on? Like, are you okay? And I told her I don't feel too good. And I'm like, I need to go down to the office. Like my dad's coming to pick me up. Like I need to go. And she's like, okay, take somebody with you, I'm like, no, I'm fine. But then she was like, no, you get up and go with her. So she told this other girl that I was friends with in high school, we had classes together. I don't know if you watch my YouTube videos, but if you remember this, hi girl, I appreciate you so much for doing that. Okay, I appreciate you still to this day. She got up and she came with me downstairs, bitch. Like I thought I really didn't need her. I was just like, no, I'm fine. Like I started walking my ass out the classroom. No, we get to the stairs, I was so high. Like it was actually it was kind of embarrassing. If she wasn't she smoked at the time too, so I knew that she knew. If she didn't, I would have been even more embarrassed, because at least knowing that she smoked, I just knew that she knew the vibes. So, we're going down the stairs, and this was like 2 flights of stairs. I take 1 step and I'm like, hold me. By the way, I'm holding the railing too. I tell her to hold me. She's like, okay, literally holding my hand, okay? She's holding my hand, taking me down the stairs. That is how high off this edible I am in my high school, okay? I was not expecting to be needed to be walked down the stairs. I could not walk. I could not stand still. I could not walk properly. I could not, it was like I was drunk. I swear to God, I couldn't hold myself. Bitch. So then we get outside, and we're sitting, there's like chairs and tables outside, and I'm waiting for my dad, which felt like eternity, and she waited with me. And I was sitting like here, like, so my back is to the school and she's like facing me, so her back is to the hill. And I just remember, bro, like I was literally like this, like literally staring like that. And I remember because I looked at her and she was staring at me like I don't know how long we sat there. It felt like eternity, child. It could have been 10 minutes, because I did not live far from this high school at all. But it felt like forever. Then my dad finally gets here. I thank her for waiting with me to stay with me. She goes back inside. I get in my dad's car. Eyes bloodshot red. at this point in my life, my parents didn't know I smoked weed. Yo, I sat in that whip like a zombie the whole ride home. The whole, fam, I got home, I don't even remember getting to my room. I don't. Like, we were in that car, I was sitting like this, just staring straight. I remember at one point in the drive, he literally looked over at me and looked back, because I did not say a word. I got into the car, I think I probably said, "Hi, Dad." Bitch, maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't fucking know, but I probably did. Like, that would have just been instinct. I can't even remember, that's how high I was. And then that's it. I was silent, staring. Did I blink? I don't know. So I just remember getting out the car, going up the steps, and then I was in my bed. And then I remember my mom woke me up, because I think I texted both of them because I didn't know who was gonna answer. So she came into my room and she's like, "Are you okay? Like, how's your stomach? Is it like whatever?" But I'm in a weed coma, so I'm like half awake looking at her like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, go back to sleep, because I couldn't tell her that I was actually like fucking high. So yeah, I slept, I can't remember how long I slept for, but I slept for a long time. I left school at 3rd period, so that's like 1 o'clock, and I think I slept until like 8 p.m. That's like more than a shift. That's a shift. And then I got up, but I felt pretty great after. But I think after I texted my friend and I was like, "Yo, I don't know what the fuck that edible was. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was," but never again. That was the first time I said never again to an edible, and then I took another one a couple months later. But hey, that's life, right? But ciao, that was my first time taking an edible, and I believe I greened out. I definitely do. I think that was, if you guys watched my last video, I said there was a time that I actually did green out, and I think that was the time, because I K'd, and I've never K'd from weed like that, like, since then. I fucking K'd. I definitely greened out. Actually, that's not even a question. The next day, I looked at my notes that I took the day before in class. What notes? It was scribbly lines. It was like I was drawing waves. I was so high. But that was my first time on edibles. Quick mini story time, because there was another time that I took an edible. Okay, this was at somebody's party. Quick little mini story time before I finish the video. I was at somebody's party and this guy had edibles. This was like a work party when I used to work at a movie theater. It was all gang. It was gang shit there. So we would have tons of parties. It was lit. It was lit. It was lit. I'm sorry, I'm just reminiscing, nostalgic. One of those parties, I don't remember what kind of, it was a birthday party. It was somebody's birthday party. And this guy had edible. This guy, at a time, had a lot of edibles and always had edibles and would always bring them to the party. And it was a green gummy. It was a big fat, it looked like a big fat jub, but it wasn't a jub because it was more like gummy, if that makes sense. I don't really know, but it looked like that. It tasted like shit too. And I remember he told us, he's like, "Each of you take the smallest bite out of this edible, because it's no joke, like the smallest bite." So when I tell you we like bit with our teeth, like that small, we bit with our teeth. First of all, the things we were really doing post-COVID. So I took the smallest piece, like that big. You don't even need to really chew it. Yo, that shit had, I don't give a fuck. People were making fun of me, but I know that shit had everybody in that party fucked up. People were trying to make fun of me while they're tweaking. And I'm like, no, we're all high. Like, when I tell you I saw two of my one friend, my friend was standing in front of me. Why did I see two of them? There's only one person standing in front of me. Why was there two of them? What happened? Like, yo, that edible was crazy. And it tasted so bad. I guess that's how you knew that too there was bare weed in it, because there was not 1 ounce of candy in that shit. Nope, all you tasted was weed. It was a lot. I don't know where the fuck he got that from, but that was a edible, bro. That was a fucking edible. That was probably one of the best edibles I've ever taken, because when I tell you that bite was small, but the hit, nah. And them times I was more of a smoker too. I was more experienced, so it wasn't like the chocolate bar in high school, like, you know what I mean? So I was kind of prepared. I kind of knew what I was doing. I had more of an idea. I think might have all even been out of high school at this point. But man, yeah, that shit was crazy. But anyways, guys, that is my story of my first time taking an edible. It was a lot. It was a lot. It was the first time I ever said I'm never doing an edible again. Because I said it more than once. But now I actually went English. I had a phase where all I did was edibles. I had a phase where I actually like, I didn't just smoke spliffs. Like I would smoke in a lot of different ways. I'd smoke blunts, non-tobacco blunts, spliffs, bongs, pipes. I have like 2 bongs that I haven't hit in officially like a year and a half. I would eat edibles for a while. Like I would just eat edibles, or I would make some type of edibles. Anyways, now I'm just rambling because I'm smoking, and then that's all I do is just ramble. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, follow my social media. I just made a TikTok account, and there's 1 TikTok on there now, but there will be more coming. So follow my TikTok. Everything will be in the description box below. And share this video, please, with your friends, with your mama, with your cousins, everybody. And I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, bye.